It was a peaceful day in Ponyville. The birds were singing, ponies off doing their morning routine, and a familiar butter yellow Pegasus taking care of her animal friends. Fluttershy, the yellow Pegasus, was out filling up the bird feeders and other pet bowls. She was just about to wake up Harry until Fluttershy heard something. She heard a frantic call from one of her bird friends. Fluttershy turned her head toward the bird calling, seeing a frantic-looking robin flying straight towards her.
"Oh, hello, Mr. Robin. Are you all right?"
Fluttershy asked the tiny bird. Of course, anyone would just hear annoying chirping out of that bird's beak, but Fluttershy understood everything.
"So you're saying there's a weird creature crying in the forest?"
Fluttershy asked. A nod from the robin.
"And are you sure it's not a foal?"
she asked another. And again, a quick nod.
"Do you think maybe you could escort me to this creature?"
Fluttershy asked. And you guessed right, another nod. The bird then started flying through the Everfree, the yellow mare following close behind. As they continued deeper into the forest, the duo ignored any sound or movement around them, only focusing on seeing this unknown creature. And as they went farther, Fluttershy started to hear crying. Fluttershy now followed the sound of the crying than the robin, not noticing Mr. Robin landing on a branch, not even thinking of getting closer to the creature. When the crying was at its loudest, Fluttershy started flying around, looking everywhere for the source of the sound. When she finally did, it was coming from an oddly shaped basket. Of course, when she found the strange basket, the crying stopped. Now, only small whimpers coming from underneath the quilt the creature was under. At first, Fluttershy was going to find her other friends, but she realized that she couldn't leave this creature alone in this forest, especially this forest. Fluttershy then, being as quick as she could, undraped the creature, saying something truly unknown. The creature before her was unlike anything she had ever seen. It looked like a baby minotaur, only it was hairless except atop its head, and its muzzle was much more squished into its face. It was wearing what looked like a one-piece pastel pink nightie with a diaper inside the tiny outfit. It also had the same hands as a minotaur, only it had 5 fingers instead of 4. Its nails seemed stubby, making this creature unfit to be of any danger to any pony. Its eyes were closed at the time, but when they opened, it showed that it had 2 toned eyes, one being brown and the other being blue. And when it looked right up at Fluttershy, the creature started giggling and reaching its hands out. When this cute action happened, Fluttershy's motherly instincts overtook her, resulting in her picking up the unknown creature with one of her forehooves. The creature then made a sound of enjoyment, the creature now messing with Fluttershy's mane.
"Oh my,"
Fluttershy mumbled.
"What is this creature? I've never seen anything like it. But whatever it is, it's just a newborn, a baby."
Fluttershy then started calling out to see if whatever this is mother is somewhere out there, if its mother accidentally left it behind. With no reply, she started examining this strange basket. Inside, she saw a baby bottle, a pacifier, some sort of rattle, and a tiny piece of paper. Fluttershy got closer to the paper, seeing something written on it. It just said, "To a good home" in script.
"A good home? Did this creature's mother leave it to fend for itself? What kind of heartless creature would..."
But before Fluttershy could say anything else, the creature let out a cute yawn, making Fluttershy look down to see the creature snuggling towards her chest.
"You know what? I'm gonna raise this creature. I'm gonna raise this creature to be a better mother than the one who just abandoned this poor creature."
Fluttershy then grabbed the basket with her wings and started walking back to her cottage, Mr. Robin following behind the mare. When Fluttershy arrived to her cottage, all the animals' eyes were on her and the creature. All at once, their expression changed from neutral to curious.
Now, everyone. I was just following Mr. Robin to this odd creature he was talking about and found this," she explained. "I'm not sure what it is, but I want you to treat it with the same respect as you do towards me. Am I clear?"
She got an array of animal sounds in response. Fluttershy then walked by the animals, their curious expression never leaving from the strange creature. When Fluttershy closed the door behind her, the creature then started crying.
Oh dear! Don't cry! Huh?"
Fluttershy looked down to see the creature changing. It slowly started growing tiny fangs and first started covering the creature's face and hands, its hands changing into paws. Fluttershy also noticed that it now had wolf ears instead. She, too distracted from the transformation, didn't realize that the creature was still crying.
Oh, are you hungry?
Fluttershy asked, the response being more crying. Fluttershy quickly places the basket on the couch and the crying creature inside it. Fluttershy then grabbed the bottle from the basket, going to the kitchen and grabbing some milk. She frantically heated up the milk, making sure it wasn't too hot, and then picked up the creature and placed it in its mouth, interrupting the crying and now hearing tiny gulps from the creature. As she fed the creature, its form changed back to whatever it was from the beginning.
You truly are something special,
Fluttershy said out loud.
Who's truly special?
Another voice says from behind. Fluttershy turned around just in time to see some ponies she didn't expect. Or more like, some ponies. It was her 4 closest friends in town. However, before she could explain herself, one of them exclaimed in horror,
What is